So I go ahead and bring out Ojama Red again, and we're going to go into the Ojama Red combo again. Bringing out the vanillas here, the original three brothers. We go ahead and go Delta Hurricane, destroying his board. Hey, I'm the final anomaly. If you enjoyed the video, please hit it with a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you would consider subscribing to the channel, I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel out massively. If you've been following my decks, guys, the Ojama Trick and the Ojama Trick Max deck, I did switch over to the Armed Ojamas deck, and the reason is the last two decks started suddenly out of nowhere bricking way too much, and I think it's actually an issue with Master Duel. You can check out my last video, my rant about the shuffler, and see what you think about that, guys. It's all just based on opinion. Anyway, we're taking this deck into rank. I think I won 4 out of 5 matches here. I'll show you guys the win rate at the end of the video. It's from match history, not from matches that I cherry picked and recorded. These are actually from the match history itself. Checking me out on Twitch. I stream 5 days a week. Yu-Gi-Oh being every Wednesday and Friday. And check out the Discord. All links will be down below. Thank you, guys. Alrighty, so this match here, I did not like my opening hand. It was not the greatest, guys. But luckily, I have cards here where I could still make a play. If I drew into an Oja match, if I drew into a Dark Ruler No More, if I drew into a Droplet, especially if I drew into a Droplet, would be super ideal. Oja match would be super ideal. We would still have some plays. He would have to negate me 1, 2, 3. He'd have to negate me 3 or 4 times. So I felt pretty good. And the odds of me drawing into one of those cards, guys, it's 9 of those in the deck. So the odds were pretty fair in my favor. Heck, even drawing into an Ojama Pink could kind of give me a play as a worst case scenario. So even 12 options here. Actually, not 12. I have 1 Ojama Pink, so 10 options. Anyway, we're dueling a junk deck. He's already got his 1 card combo here with Junk Synchron. They happen to get that card in their opening hand so frequently. He summons his Junk Speeder. I don't know if my opponent bricked here, or if he not bricked, because how could you brick with all these plays in the world here? I don't know if he misplayed, or I don't know if he's just not used to this deck. I don't know if he wanted other options. Now this guy has been a platinum, guys, so he should know what he's doing. But honestly, his end board was not very impressive, and the fact that he just kept drawing into cards too kind of confused me a bit here. Now don't get me wrong, he had good cards on the field, but his ending board I thought could have been more impressive for sure. So I think this is going to be his end board here. So he's got a good hand. He's got 6 cards, possibly hand trap in there, which would really wreck me. He's got a destruction negate. He has got a monster effect negate. So nothing like amazing. Effect negate and a monster destruction negate. That's pretty much it. And so he couldn't negate my Ojama Blue. He could negate the effect of Ojama Blue with this monster, but we drew into an Oja match, guys. So what we do is we play Oja match to try to bait out a hand trap. I don't care. The whole purpose is for me to send Oja Magic to the graveyard. If he blossoms the Oja Magic, he can blossom the Oja Simulation, which would be great, getting us XYZ on the field and getting us potentially another Link monster on the field, depending on what we went for. But he didn't have a hand trap, so we drew into Ojama Blue and we drew into Power Arm Dragon. We go ahead and summon Ojama Blue. We go ahead and get Oja Magic. So now, guys, even if he negates my Ojama Blue's effect, when I activate Oja Simulation, he won't be able to negate my other monster's effect, which is great. So he had to choose. He had to choose wisely here what negate he wanted to do. Anyway, we go ahead and use Oja Simulation. He opted not to negate it. We go into 2 Oja Magics now, then in case he was saving that hand trap. Anyway, we go again. He opts not to negate it. We go into Oja Simulation and Ojama Delta Hurricane. We go ahead and use it again, sending Oja Magic to the graveyard again, because we know we can still get him. We go ahead and go into Armed Dragon level 3. And the reason we got the Oja Magic too is because I could also go into the Armed Dragon combo, guys. We go ahead and go for Ojama Red here, using Ojama Red. And then I realize here, the reason I did this because I knew he would negate it. I knew he would negate his effect. This is too strong. He would have to negate it because then I could go into a big old Link. The thing too is I couldn't use Delta Hurricane because of his Stardust Dragon. So he did have a way to fully negate the Ojama Red, Ojama Delta Hurricane combo, which was totally fine because we would just do it again. Now that he can't negate an effect, we go ahead and activate Oja Simulation here, bringing out our XYZ, our ABC materials. Going into Unicorn, being able to send the destruction effect, spinning it back to the deck. The reason we went for the destruction effect is because we want to do Delta Hurricane. So I go ahead and bring out Ojama Red again, and we're going to go into the Ojama Red combo again. Bringing out the vanillas here, the original three brothers. We go ahead and go Delta Hurricane, destroying his board. And then we go in. Now here, guys, I made a mistake. I need to pay attention. I do this a lot. I need to pay attention to the arrows for the Link monsters. And so unfortunately, I did make a mistake here. I went ahead and activated Power Armed Dragon. The reason I did Palooza's in case he had an Abiru. Anyway, we go ahead and go into the Armed Dragon combo, guys. We bring out Armed Dragon. We draw a card from level 3. We go ahead and bring out Tempest by sending level 5, activating Armed Dragon's effect. Then we're able to special summon Tempest by banishing the 2 monsters, going into Tomahawk, bringing in the free tokens that we get. And then, of course, we go into Harpy Conductor here. From Harpy Conductor, we go into some Morgue. Now, unfortunately, I had to get rid of Apollo USA because of the arrows, guys. Next time, just pay attention to that next time. I'm watching out for that now. But we go into some Morgue here. We bring out Union Carrier. We go ahead and the reason we activate the next one is because we're running out of spaces here. So we go ahead and go into XYZ. Now, normally I ask for White Dragon Head in my hand so that if I summon ABC, I can discard him and then get him back for free. But in this case, we're running out of space. I couldn't summon ABC. So we go ahead and bring XYZ. Then we go ahead and bring out ABC. We go ahead and immediately fuse them together. And then now we can go into the rest of the plays here. We go ahead and bring out Valley Thunderbird, Miss Valley Thunderbird. Equip them. We go ahead and start drawing the cards here so that we have negates for A to Z. We'll go ahead and draw everything here. The nice thing here too is we have a Blossom in hand as well, so we have multiple negates. I go ahead and set Droplet. Guys, be careful with what you set and what they might have on the field, because you might not be able to activate some Morgue's effect. That has happened to me before. We go ahead and end the turn setting Droplet. The reason we set Droplet is because if we ever send this in attack mode, we can have the attack of a monster he summons. We go ahead and bring out Apex Avian. And now, guys, we have the infinite negate combo here. Of course, per chain. Keep that in mind, guys. But we don't got to worry about the chain because we also have A to Z. So the only thing here that could really destroy us would be a Sphere, Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere, Dark Ruler No More, Droplet, because they have a lot of cards in their hand. So there's a few cards still, guys. But the likelihood of them having all those cards or those cards are not going to be super high. Anyway, we negate that. We go ahead and bring our and then he gives up because he knows there's nothing he can do. I literally have all the negates in the world. Alrighty, so for this match, oh guys, look at that, we got Called by the Grave again. Anyway, I'm not complaining, guys, but this is seriously a joke. I have one in this entire deck. All right, here, guys, I love this hand. This hand, to me, I see this hand, guys, we won. I see this hand, we won. Why? Because we can go into the Ojama Blue combo, we can go into the Armed Dragon level 3 combo, we can Dark Ruler No More him, and then we also have a Called by the Grave for a hand trap. And we have so for example, let's say he does set something, we Dark Ruler No More, he's able to I mean, the chances, I guess, of him negating it, but anyway, he'd have to seriously find a way to negate all of it. If he were to negate Dark Ruler, we would go into Ojama Blue. He can't Blossom Ojama Blue, and then we could go into our combo. If he did Blossom the coming up combo, we could Called by the Grave it. It's great. This hand to me is amazing. Anyway, he messes up his play regardless. We got such a great hand, but he actually messed up. So he misplayed. He gave up. GG's to the opponent. But this hand, guys, is the ideal hand. Alrighty, so this hand was okay. It was decent. I wasn't very happy. Definitely don't want to see a Soul Core in the opening hand. Definitely don't want to see Apex Avian in the opening hand. But we have an Oja match play, and we have Droplet to negate some effects. So we could still possibly make a play here. Anyway, Toon. I'm never really too concerned about Toons. It's not the end of the world when I play Toons. Not the greatest deck. Or actually, I've never faced like a very good Toon deck before. Anyway, he goes through his plays. He summons Toon Dark Magician. I think he brings out Black Luster. So in this case, we don't even need to droplet them, but I'm going to droplet them so that we can go into getting half in their attack here. And so I do droplet to half the attack. Luckily, no hand trap. Now, what I could have done here too is I could have discarded Delta Hurricane, brought out A Assault, and at least destroyed his Dark Magician. But anyway, we go into Ojama Blue because that's the combo we're aiming for. We go ahead and do the entire blue combo here. And this is pretty much game here. He doesn't have an Ash to stop us. Now, Ash could have wrecked us. But luckily here, he didn't have it. And so we have full combo here. One Oja match gave us full combo to just about everything. We'll take a look. I think I go all out. I think we do the Delta Hurricane. I think we do... Oh, no, we might not do Delta Hurricane. But I think we do the Infinite Negates plus A to Z combo as well in here. Guys, that's how easy it is to do both of them. You don't even have to. It's overkill. You know, that you guys, if you guys have followed the last decks, all I really did was the A to Z combo. But now with the Infinite Negates combo, there's just so much more to do. And so many more options now. We even have going first options. It's great. So anyway, we're doing the Infinite Negates combo here, guys, again. Bringing in Tomahawk. And keep in mind, if you guys don't know this, guys, Armed Dragon level 3 on the field can give you the full combo. All you got to do is summon Armed Dragon level 3, use its effect, send a monster to the graveyard, bring out level 5, use level 5's effect. Of course, you have to send another monster to the graveyard. With level 5's effect, then you want to bring out Pile Armed Dragon. And with Pile Armed Dragon, you use its effect, doing another level 5, letting you get Tempest into the hand, and then going into the full combo just with Armed Dragon level 3 on the field. Anyway, here we're going again. This time we go Infinite Negates, we go Apollo, and we go A to Z here. So we actually have, this is overkill to the extreme here. Overkill to the extreme. We literally, oh, here, of course, we go ahead and banish that card. We go ahead and destroy the Toons. And so we clear the board. So on top of the fact that we have every negate in the world, we wipe the board. And then we draw into our hand so that we have, I think, at least 5 negates with A to Z on his turn. Actually, if you think about it, we'll have 8 negates on his turn because of Oja Magic, which is overkill. But we go ahead and bring out, use the Morg's effect, and now we have infinite negates. We have 3 negates with Apollo, and we have 8 negates, 7 negates with A to Z. So he just surrenders because there is nothing he can play through there. And for the last match of the day of all games won, this hand, guys, very good hand as well. Very good hand, and the reason is we can already go into our Armed Dragon combo. He cannot Ash the first effect, so we would at least have Pile Armed Dragon on the field. We could activate Pile Armed Dragon's effect. Now he could Ash Pile Armed Dragons, but to be honest, he might Ash Armed Dragon level 3's effect first, which would be ideal. So guys, keep this in mind if you have this hand. If you do Pile Armed Dragon's effect, sending level 3 to the graveyard, he's probably going to Ash, or they're probably going to Ash the level 3's effect so that you don't draw a card. If they don't, you get to draw a card. Drawing a card is powerful in the game. If they don't, they might Ash Pile Armed Dragon level 5's, stopping the combo. But in this case, guys, you would still have Forbidden Droplet to send Ojama Pink to the graveyard, being able to draw an additional card, potentially going into something with Oja Simulation, and who knows, with whatever card you draw with Armed Dragon level 3 if they don't Ash it. But usually they'll Ash Armed Dragon level 3's effect, letting you go full combo, which is nice. So anyway, the opponent here does what I tell everybody not to do, just end the turn. Somebody did bring to my attention, guys, I believe it was Shadow Spectre in the community, did bring to my attention that sometimes people just do this because they don't have the play and they need the play for the following turn, which makes total sense, which obviously instead of giving up end the turn, that makes total sense. So yeah, I do take into account, guys, that can happen, but I just think it's very dangerous to just end the turn. And then based on what he played, he had plays. I think he was just fearing like a lightning storm or something. Anyway, so he's toast here. We drew another Oja Simulation. He's pretty much toast here because we have our Infinite Negate combo in hand. So we go ahead and activate Power Armed Dragon's effect, sending level 3. Go ahead and activate level 3's effect. He doesn't have an Ash Blossom, guys. So we have full combo, and we drew into an additional Ojama, so now we can bring out 2 monsters with Oji Simulation. So anyway, we send level 5, letting us search Tempest. We get Tempest. Go ahead and go to the battle phase so that we go ahead and take these life points. Then we summon Tempest. It actually could have brought Tempest and took more life points, I think. We go ahead and activate Tomahawk's effect, bringing out the 50 million tokens. Harpy Conductor, just simply to be able to go into some more. Then we bring out Union Carrier. Go ahead and activate Union Carrier. We go ahead and the reason I summon Ojama Pink, guys, is so that I can go ahead and go into the link so that I can activate Ojama Pink's effect, so that I can draw an additional card. Now this is very risky because he could draw into a Nibiru, he could draw into a hand trap, he could draw into something that could wreck you guys. So be very careful when you activate Ojama Pink's effect. To be honest, I didn't have to. It was absolutely unnecessary, but I wanted to draw an additional card. So this is up to you guys, but be very, very careful with activating Ojama Pink's effect this far into the combo, because drawing into an Nibiru, drawing into a hand trap could really, really hurt you. Anyway, activate Oji Simulation so that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link with IP. So I go ahead, and guys, keep this in mind too. If you just keep IP on the field, on their turn, you can then now use Carrier as a link material, being able to link into a link 3 monster. So you even have an additional interruption with IP. But anyway, we go ahead and go into Palooza. Go ahead and use Buster Drake's effect to bring a Assault Core. And the reason is because with the Forbidden Droplet, I can now discard a Assault Core, having a play with ABC the following turn. We go ahead and bring in Apex Avian, and now we have Infinite Negates plus Apollo. And then if he does get away with summoning a monster on the field and we can't negate it, we also have Forbidden Droplet, or a big enough monster to run over one of these. The Monster Reborns, we of course negate it. Luckily, he's got nothing to chain. He plays this, we negate it. He's got nothing to chain. It just gets destroyed. This combo is disgusting, guys. He plays this, we negate it. It gets destroyed. So he sets a card and ends his turn. Of course, I'm not scared of the set card because we could just destroy it. We also have Called by the Grave just in case. He activates this, we negate it. The reason I attack first with him is so that, because he can't attack once I bring him back. And then I attack with everybody else going for game. And that's GG's. GG's to the opponent. Never just end your turn like that unless you absolutely 100% only choice you have to. Don't just do it because you fear a lightning storm, because that can cost you the game. Alright guys, here is the win rate. It was 4 out of 5 matches for today. We are only gold level 3, but we will make our way to diamond or whatever before the month or whatever, before the rank system ends. But yeah, here you go guys, that's today's 4 out of 5 matches. I really believe in this deck, guys. This one wasn't even a brick. It was the fact that the only play that I had, a simple Ash Blossom, could stop it, and he had it in his hand. So GG's to him as well. But that's the win rate, guys. If you are new to the deck, let me show you the deck list. This is the Armed Ojamas deck list, guys. I will put it in the profile down below if you'd like to follow this deck. It is 2 Ojama Greens, 2 Ojama Yellows, 2 Ojama Blacks, X Head Cannon, 2 Ojama Reds, 3 Ojama Blues, 2 Maxis, 1 Ojama Pink, 1 Mist Valley Thunderbird, 1 Ash Blossom. Why? Because the game will just give it to you. 2 Armed Dragon level 2s, Y Dragon Head, X Metal Tank, A Assault Core, B Buster Drake, C Crush Wyvern, 2 Armed Dragon Thunder level 5s, Mist Valley Apex Avian, 1 Tempest, of course you can only have 1 Power Armed Dragon, 1 Ojama Delta Hurricane, 2 Oja Magics, 2 Oja Simulations, 3 Dark Ruler No Mores, 3 Oja Matches, 1 Called by the Grave because the game will just give it to you, and 3 Droplets. Guys, for the extra deck, XYZ Dragon Cannon, ABC Dragon Buster, A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon, number 64 Ronin Racoon, Joyous Melffys, number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk, Divine Arsenal Zeus, Harpy Conductor, IP Masquerena, Union Carrier, Nightmare Unicorn, Zamorg, Apollo USA, Access Code Talker, and Underworld Goddess. Guys, this deck is a bit expensive when it comes to all the URs, but if you guys want to have fun, not play a meta deck, and play something that's a little wild, and from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, guys, this is going to be your best bet. and I stand behind this deck all the way. Anyway, let me know in the comment section, guys, if you've built this deck, what you think. If you're having any issues, we're constantly trying to evolve this deck. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.